Late. What time is it? Ooh. What time is it? I am real late. And I don't have much time. But I wanted to talk with y'all a little bit about domestic violence. There's a bunch of that going on around here. And I ran across a video that I wanted to play today and give some input on some things that I've seen, some things that I'm aware of, and just my opinion about it. Yeah, I have a very strong opinion. So I'm gonna let a few people come in. I have a luncheon today. And yeah, I got some. That was the reason why I was late, because I had an order coming in and I didn't want to have to stop to get my order and try to, it was going to be a bunch. But I got me some salmon pasta and a piece of fish. Yes, indeed. Hey, Chelsea. So sorry I'm late, y'all. I'm going to play this. It says a Maryland man killed and hid his baby mama. It says after his restraining order. So he got a restraining order. So it sounded like they was playing games back and forth. I guess she was trying to get one. He was trying to get one. He didn't get one. And something happened. Now, I don't know where the family was. I don't know where the friends was, but there's only so much you can do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and play it since I'm already late and I have a luncheon that's coming up. Is that all right? And then I can come back later. Y'all have a great day. Please hit the like button. Is that all right? I need to do my makeup. And my little itsy bag cute. Isn't this a cute one? Anyway, hold on. Shout out to the family.
County police say that a man is in
Can y'all hear
custody
this?
for allegedly killing his girlfriend. Investigators also believe that he went through
Can y'all
a
hear
great ordeal to hide the body.
Inside the house, our homicide detective.
See, this is the part about domestic, because it's educational. It's for educational purposes. Because what happens a lot of times is, especially in love affairs or in marriage. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Max to the Boogie. Hey, Willie Spencer. I'm sorry, Crystal. You back? Yes, ma'am, AunTeaFee. We hear you. Okay. Can you hear the recording when it was talking? I don't know if I need to bring it down some or just sit it down so that y'all can hear. But a lot of times with these domestic situations, it's a lot of, I don't want to say game playing, but it's a lot of back and forth, a lot of excuses. I'm not big on excuses, especially with domestic issues. And people tend to go back after they have involved family and friends and stuff like that. So, so I don't know me, because I'm not in a domestic violence situation. To me, it's just leave. If it don't measure up, if it's not what it's supposed to be, it's not what you thought it was, too controlling, too jealous, putting hands on people, male on the female and female on the men, just leave. Why can't we just leave? See, to me, that's just, it's simple. Change your number and leave. But the going back or, oh, I love you, no, baby, because this ain't love. And it's troubling to me that in 2024, 25, people still believe that putting hands on one another is an act of love. Where we get that at? Talking to this is one of the reasons why. Me, I don't want to fall in love with somebody who wants to call me out my name. I don't want to fall in love with somebody who don't respect me fully. See, that's red flags to me. And we make excuses for it. Oh, I like when he cussed me. I like when he called me bitches and hoes. I like that. Then you opening yourself up to at some point, because that's verbal abuse to me. Because at the point that I'm cussing you out, degrading you, doing all that type of crazy stuff, I don't have no respect for you. I am not going to talk to somebody crazy and ignorant that I love. I don't talk to my mama like that. I don't talk to my sisters and brothers like that. I can remember the first time Scooter heard me cuss, and it was just like the end of I cannot believe, yeah. Because I respect that. That's a boundary for me. Everybody ain't there yet. So I think that if a man started disrespecting me like that, verbally abusing me, or vice versa, love is gone. We just tolerating each other. You're just convenient. And convenience can sometimes cost you your life. Okay? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm going to turn this around, okay? The choice is yours to leave or stay in that foolishness. Hold on. Let's go.
Is an evidence team, along with the Prince George's County Fire Department, located Miss Shula's remains inside a newly constructed wall. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner determined that the victim had been shot. See behind me on this wall right here, and these stairs, you can see what they're looking at.
Hey, Patricia.
Evidently, some major construction work was going on inside that house, and this is a shared residence of someone up top and someone at the bottom. And as you can see from this picture right here, what we've been allowed to show without compromising the early investigation of this case, it was there. A great amount of concealment, walls being, torn out, trying to conceal Miss Alexis.
Oh, Lord. Y'all hit the like button.
Seal Miss Alexis Shula.
Fam, this video I really want to know your thoughts on. It's tragic to say the least, and it don't make no excuse for what took place. But a lot has went on that possibly could have been prevented. Today we visit a county in Maryland that, depending on where you at, one light and one intersection over, you're being washed.
Stop settling.
See, Prince
for
George's
abuse.
County, a place that's known to be the home of the NBA world champion, Kevin Durant. But unfortunately, in this video, we're not talking about basketball. Today we talk about a young mom of 3 who was found deceased after
Beautiful
being
young
missing
lady.
for 5 days, leaving her loved ones and community in shock. And the details surrounding her demise didn't make it no better. According to local authorities, take a look at this picture. This young lady's remains was found inside of a drywall. And oh yeah, the man suspected in her death is her baby father, who had sought a restraining order just 5 days prior, only to be denied. And now he's arrested.
See, that's the interesting thing about this. See, he was trying to get a restraining order against her. I'm not sure just yet if she had one as well. But, you know, sometimes people play that tit for tat, cat and mouse, whatever one do, the other one gonna do. You know, those type of games, you know, lying on paperwork, you know, all of that type of stuff. But at some point in time, there was red flags that somebody overlooked. Somebody played into. Somebody gambled on their life, and somebody lost their life. See, some games, some gambling, you just shouldn't do. She has no idea right now that she made the bad choice of either meeting up with him, talking to him, lying to family and friends, you know, all of that type of stuff. But let's keep listening.
The system fell him. What authorities had to say? What about the family of the suspect? What's the details surrounding her demise? In this video, we cover it all. So in this video, I plan on exploring the implications of restraining orders in domestic situations. Take a closer look at the home that was purchased in 2022, where a young girl was found deceased, and hear from the family grappling with the loss. We'll also hear from the law enforcement, from Prince George's County and the district attorney. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. So fam, first thing first, let's cover what is a restraining order, at least for the state of Maryland for this video. Maryland has two main types of restraining orders: interim, which is temporary, and final protective orders. Interim orders can be issued quickly and last until a court hearing, while final orders can last up to 1 year or longer with renewal. To obtain a protective order, the petitioner must have a specific relationship with the person they want a restraining order on, like being a current or former spouse, or even someone they share a child with. But here's the thin line: grounds for insurance. A protective order can be issued if there is evidence of abuse, which includes physical harm, threats of harm, or harassment. So now we got the basics of what a protective order is.
So, harassment is included in there as well. Indirectly or directly. Yeah, we need to be, so it's physical, it's all of that other stuff, but you cannot harass and stalk either. Let's go.
Continue with the video. I want to say one last thing concerning protective orders. The filing process can be a hassle. If you know, petitions can be filed for protective orders in district court or circuit court. It's advisable to seek legal counseling by a judge during this process, even before that take place. So now that's squared away. Less than 24 hours of me doing this video, a Maryland man has been arrested for the murder of his girlfriend inside his home in Capitol Heights. His girlfriend happens to be his baby mother as well. The suspect is 30 years old, identified as Devontae Gray of Capitol Heights, Maryland. He's charged with murder.
Look like he has some sense to me. A little bit, don't it?
Baby mother, a mom of 3, Alexis Schuler of Washington, D.C. Now, D.C. Police Department had contacted Prince George's County Police Department for assistance in the missing persons investigation. Alexis was initially reported missing to police by her mother, Tawana, on January 14, 2025. Her mother stated she had not seen her daughter since January 10th, 2025.
AunTeaFee,
around 6.
this was recent? This was recent? This ain't old. No, baby. This is recent. It just popped up on my timeline today. I said, will you look at that? Well, will you look at that? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Well, will you look at that? Yeah, January. What is today's date? Today is January 22nd. Let's go.
6 p.m. The descendant
Hey,
was
David.
last seen departing from her residence in Southeast D.C. with her boyfriend in his blue pickup truck. But see, here's the backstory. As part of that investigation, the Prince George's County Police Department executed a search warrant at the home of Gray on January 19, 2025 in Capitol Heights. Authorities were able to locate Alexis' remains according.
Let me stop before I run out of time. You know, I was listening to a video because, you know, my tea sippers, y'all know I talked about it briefly about some domestic stuff that's going on through the YouTube streets. And, you know, one of I watched the video last night, and it's ironic because this popped up today, and I'm like, I guess it's meant for me to say something about it. But when I offered the females some advice to kind of stop some taunting and harassment online, I heard him call me all out my name for giving her some advice to send a letter to the judge. Yeah, he called me, what did he call me? He said, oh man, I cannot remember what he said. Did he call me? He said, she is evil. How the fuck am I evil? But you put hands, feet, and a GUN, pull the GUN on somebody, and you have the fucking nerve to call me evil. If that ain't, baby, don't turn your hateful, deceitful, conniving, devilish ways on me, because I'm trying to get somebody some help because you don't have no self-control. Yeah. He called me evil. Nigga, evil. Oh, evil? Oh, okay. For real? Oh, okay. Let's go, though.
To authorities, Gray made extensive efforts to hide the victim's body inside his home. It was later determined that the victim had been shot in the head. May she rest in peace and level condolences to her family. But see, according to charging documents, Gray was pictured on surveillance.
You better watch what you say.
In and out his home with construction material.
Let me say this. People need to watch what they say. Just because they think it's private, don't always mean it's private. We never know what people have access to. Yeah.
While dressed in a full-body construction suit with gloves.
Hey,
between
Ricardo.
January 12th to 13th of 2025. The materials appeared to be cement, sheetrock, cylinder blocks, chemicals, and large black storage containers and plastic bags. Now I can't say the full address, but this house we about to mention was purchased in 2022 for a little more than $300,000. Check out some pictures of the inside.
$300,000.
I continue with the details. No officials executed a welfare check on January 14, 2025 on a 700 block of Larchmont Avenue in Capitol Heights. Upon arrival, officers noted a quote weird smell when entering the residence, but believed the dirty condition of the residence was to blame. You can only imagine how that house looked now compared to how it looked when he first bought it. Now, authorities returned to the home on January 19, 2025, 5 days later, and located a semi-automatic handgun inside the residence.
Yeah, this just
along
happened.
with fresh drywall, acetone, lemon, ammonia, and other cleaning construction items in the duplex. Apparently, this is a house where some live downstairs and some live upstairs. Members of the Prince George's County Fire Department and other officials assisted in removing drywall in the residence, where a quote
They mad about them facts. Absolutely.
was discovered under the stairs. Now, for those who don't know what that is, like I didn't before doing this video, a synonym is like burying place. It's a large stone structure or underground room where someone, especially an important person, is buried. Now, according to authorities, a foot was visible and believed to belong to Alexis.
Lord.
Gray was taken into custody at the scene. He confessed to murdering Alexis. Authorities believe he killed the victim during the dispute. He was charged with first-degree murder and related charges, and is in custody. But it's also important to know this. On the 9th, Gray had called authorities to his house in Capitol Heights for a restraining order. He wasn't given one. And since we know all the facts now, I wanted you guys to hear from the DA, the police, and the family. It was an hour-long press conference. We're going to chop down about 15 minutes. Check it out.
I'm going to introduce now our Chief of Police, Malik Aziz.
I'm sorry. Hit the like button, please.
Yeah. You guys gonna come over here? I don't wanna. It's a lot of movement going on. Okay. All right. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here. This morning I'll be addressing a homicide that took place in Capitol Heights, Maryland, that has left our community in shock and a family in mourning. On January 18th, the Metropolitan Police Department of DC contacted the Prince George's County Police for assistance locating Alexis Schuler, who had been reported missing on January 14th. With the assistance of Police Chief Daryl Morgan and the Capitol Heights Police Department, the Prince George's County Police Department issued a search warrant at the home of Devontae Gray of Larchmont Avenue in Capitol Heights. While inside the house, our homicide detectives and evidence team, along with the Prince George's County Fire Department, located Ms. Schuler's remains inside a newly constructed wall. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner determined that the victim had been shot. Devontae Gray was taken into custody at the scene. During questioning, Gray confessed to murdering Miss Schuler and was charged with first-degree murder and related charges. Gray is now in the custody of Prince George's County Department of Corrections. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victim's family and the loved ones during this difficult time. Some of the family members.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick back up later because they went on and started the luncheon. I'll be back.
Last year, there were 21